A local family got the worst possible news. An infection was taking over a young woman's body and she was close to death.
KOMO 4's Molly Shen reports, willing to try anything, they turned to an obscure treatment from the former Soviet Union.
Rachel George was born with a chromosome abnormality that affected nearly every aspect of her development. There were many mental and physical disabilities to overcome.
I think we spent the first 10 years expecting that she wasn't going to survive. We were told she wouldn't walk. We were told she wouldn't talk.
But for Rachel, the biggest problem has always been bacterial infections.
Kidney infections, urinary infections, heart infection, brain infection, bone infection, you name it, she's figured out a way to get it.
Hi, Judy. Oh, big hugs, okay.
Those infections make her a regular at the doctor's office and hospital. The worst of it came a couple years ago when two infections, MRSA and Pseudomonas, settled into Rachel's lungs and wouldn't let go. They tried virtually every antibiotic available, but Rachel's infections were drug-resistant. Doctors prepared the family for Rachel's death.
It's horrible, you know, it's frightening, and you become very desperate. And at that point, the nurse that did the home visits for her said, "Have you ever heard of phage therapy?"
Phage therapy is not commonly used in the United States. Phage are naturally occurring viruses that can be put into the body to attack a specific bacteria. In the simplest terms, phage make the bacteria sick.
They can go then and find other bacteria just like that one and do the same thing and then go all over the body and gradually kill all of that particular kind of bad bacteria.
Dr. Elizabeth Cutter, a researcher at Evergreen State College in Olympia, says the phage won't attack anything else, just the problem bacteria. While it's routinely used in other countries, she says it never took off in the U.S. because it was overshadowed by the development of penicillin. And Rachel's doctor says there need to be more human studies to prove phage therapy really works.
One of the reasons why I said, well, I think it's fine to go ahead and give it a try. It's not likely to be harmful, and she was in such a bad position that we were really willing to try most anything to help her out and to help her get better.
If you don't have a future and there's something out there that can't hurt, you say, well, let's give it a shot.
Rachel's shot is custom designed for her at a lab in the former Soviet Republic of Georgia, where doctors have used phage therapy since the 1930s. It's not covered by insurance, so the family pays as much as $800 for a 3-month supply. Skeptical at first, they are now firm believers.
From the first phage treatment that we did, the MRSA disappeared. Now, we'd been battling MRSA for almost 3 years at the point that we started this, and it was gone.
The MRSA cleared up. The Pseudomonas infection went away.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2.
And Rachel changed.
It's not just that Rachel's not getting as sick anymore, but she is thriving now. Horseback riding, cheerleading, going to the mall, blowing kisses to guys.
When Rachel was born, her family didn't know how long they would have her. She is now 31 years old, and this month she celebrated a remarkable anniversary. With phage therapy, she's gone an entire year without being admitted to the hospital. Rachel's family says she's not just surviving, she's living. Molly Shen, KOMO 4 News.
Absolutely incredible. The George family orders Rachel's phage medication directly from Tbilisi, Georgia. If you'd like to learn more about phage therapy, we have links on our website, which is at KOMOnews.com.